North. Lagova got the ball. He went to hand off to number 6, but I think there was a miscommunication. Parrish didn't have the ball. Lagova was going to give him the ball. And so kind of a busted play. North capitalized on that. Now it's back to the 50-yard line. A loss of about 8 yards. That's a big loss. 3rd down, 13 to go. And you don't have to get all the yardage on this play. You can do it in 2 plays. Yep. Blake Whetstone with the interception at the 20-yard line. He's nice run back. He's running all the way to the other side of the field. All the way up to the 35-yard line of North Kitsap. Blake really read that ball. That ball was really, it didn't have the distance that it should have been. And Blake turned around first to find the ball, caught the ball, and knew exactly what to do with it. Great interception by Blake. That is first turnover for Bremerton, and North Kitsap has 1 turnover, but that was costly. That was right almost at the end zone there. North with the ball on the 36-yard line. Andrew Blackmore calling the signals right now. Goes back. Just a little behind Blake Whetstone. That was just a little hair behind him. I like the way he comes out. Blackmore just comes out really calm. He's just really smooth, and that's how you got to be as a quarterback. He looks very confident out there. Okay, 2nd down, 10 yards to go. 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. Again, North ahead 7-0. Oh, big hole. Big number 29. He is Noah North with about I'm going to guess about a 35-yard gain. He had a huge hole. Really, when you see those holes, man, you just go. Great run. Yep. Clock right now is stopped on the 1st down, and they will start the clock right now, so North doesn't need to have this play. And end of the first quarter, North 7, Bremerton 0, and North is driving. And we will be back with the start of the second quarter right after this.
Come in and I'll see a couple things. That went pretty smooth. What's that? That went pretty smooth. I'll let Jeff know. I'll let Jeff know it's back on. Thank you.
Got it rolling?
Yes.
1st and 10 Vikings to start the second quarter.
All right, here we go. The second quarter up at Vikings Stadium in Paulsbo, and the North Kitsap Vikings lead the Bremerton High Knights by 7 as we begin number 2. We're West Sound TV. Casey Pregartner's on the camera and the computer. Dave Ziesmer on that other mic. I am the doctor, and Apparently we had some transmission problems with the live stream there in that first quarter. But the last news I had was we're back up. So welcome to you folks watching it on the stream on kitsapsun.com/GOTW, Game of the Week. And, you know, Bremerton did a pretty good job, Dave, of holding North to 7.
Yeah, 7 points for, number 75 goes down for North, grabbing his knee, but he's okay. That just doesn't look pretty when they grab the knee really quickly, when you see a blindside block.
About a yard on that one, and that'll bring up 3rd down and a long 8.5, it looks like. Ball in Bremerton territory, just inside the 35-yard line.
Bremerton right now should be proud. They're just playing really well. Their defense, I'm really impressed with. They stay in their gaps. Oh, nice fake by Blackmore.
Andrew sends it downfield and almost picked off that time by the Knights. That was number 9, Hector Infante out there.
That ball sailed again out of his hands, and
It seemed to. So that's going to bring up 4th down. They got a long 8-9 yards to go to get a first, but they probably don't have a field goal kicker that can do a 50 or 60-yarder.
No, and in almost all high school ball, when you're on the 34, 35-yard line, 4th down, you're going to go for it.
Yeah, there's not really much reason to punt it away at that point. So 4th down for the Vikings and a timeout. North Kitsap. Coach Weibel wants to talk this one over. Well, it's been a pretty solid game so far. That first quarter moving along pretty smoothly.
And you know what's the best about this game is many games we've done together, lots of flags. And tonight, I think there's been 2 flags.
So far,
Yep.
better knock on wood, though. Kitty did that a couple games ago, and the second half was hours long.
I think I opened my mouth too soon.
Yeah, no, you're right, though. It has been pretty well played, and the men in stripes are letting them go for it. Well, again, we hope that that stream is back up for you. Thanks to the Kitsap Sun, Casey up here working that computer feverishly to get it working for you.
Our referee is John Lambert, umpire is Brent Goldrick, head linesman Jack Lawson, line judge is Audrey Beckham, and the back judge is Art Claffin.
4th down for the Vikings.
Smart timeout by North just so they don't make a mistake.
Get everybody on the same page. It's a fake handoff, and that was a good fake too, Dave.
that was a great fake, and he had his man wide open. They were not going to get a first down because Bremerton played it great, but when you throw a short pass like that on the run and it's only got to go 4 or 5 yards, that's a hard pass to make. It's a touch pass.
And North did not make it, so turnover on downs to the Bremerton High Knights.
Big stop for Bremerton. They're just more and more confident in this game. They're going to stay in the game like this.
And yep, the defense for Bremerton has been doing their job. Hand off to trying to get some running room, but not much. Brian Saylor QBing for the Knights.
I think that was Reyes, number 10, with the run. He gained 4 yards on something that wasn't there. He found a little bit of running room.
And it was enough to pick up about 4.
Yeah.
2nd down and 6. Oh, nice handoff. And look at that run. Talk about some running there. Number 2, Rashid Joyner out there.
I don't know if, I think we got a misprint. He's 5'9", 100 pounds. Something's just not right there because he's not 100 pounds.
I think he might be a little more than that.
But I'll tell you what, his cutback ability.
That was great.
Oh, he had 2 of them. Impressive to watch.
So Bremerton moves it into North Kitsap territory, about the 48-yard line. And they'll give it back to Rashid, and he'll pick up another couple.
And there's just enough room to get through those little holes. And if you've got the vision, well, I'll tell you what, that's how you gain yards. Follow your blockers and get the vision of the lanes.
Second down now for Bremerton. Man in motion, and Sailors are gonna get dragged down deep back in his own territory. Oh my goodness, what a defensive effort that time.
I'm trying to read the number of the player, number 80, Alex Baker. That was just the pursuit. Number 80 or number 20, they're on the other side of the field.
20 might be, that's Isaiah Kahana. Oh boy, third down now, 20 plus to go for Bremerton after that one. There goes that motion man going around the far
edge, and he's going.
And again, Rashid Joyner doing a pretty good job, all 100 pounds of him.
I'm going to find out if that's right.
It can't be.
Boy, he got around the edge on the right-hand side and gained about 10 yards. Not enough, but now you can get a better punt on this.
Well, it'll bring up fourth down, about 11 to go for a first, and ball gets loose. Oh boy, what a nice job there by North Kitsap's Colton Bauer.
Yeah, the punter just way over his head. You can't catch the ball, and you turn around, and there's a defensive player right in your face. You have no time to even turn and go. It just.
So that's going to give North Kitsap some great starting position here.
That's a tough situation when you got to run back, go get that ball as a punter.
24-yard line. Bremerton is where North Kitsap's going to start out with the first down. Oh, look out.
Oh, my.
Cross that line of scrimmage and into the end zone for Riley Salazar-Navarro.
That was Noah North.
Oh, that was Noah.
Noah North. The balance. He got hit, tripped, and he stayed on his feet. That's just pure athleticism right there. That was impressive just to watch.
29 instead of 39.
23-yard touchdown run for Noah.
So again, the Vikings put some points on the board here in quarter number 2. It's 7:31 mark. Yeah, we'll go for the PAT. That's pretty good looking.
That's a nice kick.
It sure is.
Against the wind. Yeah.
That's true, yeah. I think that was Boyer kicking it. So the 14-0 now for the North Kitsap Vikings.
Yeah, that's a crucial turnover in the deep in North Kitsap territory. And then one play you capitalize, that kind of just puts a little damper on Bremerton, just a hair. But let's get Bremerton, let's get them a good drive.
So if you want to play a little bit of golf with Coach Live, make sure you let him know. Viking Crush Golf Tournament, sponsored by Be More Electric.
Thanks again to George Edgar. Noah North.
5 carries, 60 yards.
5 carries, 60 yards.
That's pretty good per yardage. Per carry yardage.
He is one hard guy to bring down. Great balance.
So North Kitsap will boot it away again. A couple of players down deep for the Knights, about in the 5-yard line.
He's going to have to kick it against the wind. It's a swirling wind.
Yeah, it sure is. And that one only
That's a pooch kick.
And North Kitsap is saying that they have recovered it, and indeed they have.
There was not a Bremerton player within 25 yards against the kick.
Well, Bauer did a great job of putting it right in between the up guys and those back guys. That was a good kick.
That's perfect placement. Great special teams there by 31, number Kelly Wansick with the recovery. Sophomore.
First down now for North Kitsap at about the Bremerton 30-yard line.
We have a new quarterback for North, number 11, John Jones.
Yeah, look out, up through that line and fighting his way into the end zone. North Kitsap.
Isaiah Kahana, 30-yard run. Boy, he wasn't going down at all. He just...
Well, unfortunately, we got a flag out there, and Mr. Lambert says hold against the Vikings. So we'll have to bring that one back.
What's this, booing at the high school level? They didn't like the call?
They got pretty full stands down below us here at North Kitsap. Good turnout
Good
tonight.
crowd. Yeah. Perfect night for football.
Oh, it is, yep. We thought there might be some weather coming in, and except for some wind, we haven't seen anything major. Here goes the walk back. Now that is from the place of the foul, correct, Dave?
So now it's going to be about first down and about... Yeah, you're gonna because you get a first and 10 because you gain the yardage already.
No, there again. I think that was almost the same play. Might have gone over the left guard instead of the right, but pretty good running by Isaiah.
Boy, they got a couple good quality running backs for North. He is hard to bring down.
Yes, he is. We've also, like you said, seen a couple other guys out there that are pretty strong on the running game, and that's always great to have that running game as well as a passing game.
Good timeout for Bremerton. On excuse me, Kahana's run, his lateral foot speed, he actually was going to the right, and his lateral foot speed was really impressive to watch.
Well, we've got 7 minutes left to go here in this first half up at North Kitsap, and the Vikings lead the Knights 14-0. Matchup of the 1 and 2 teams from last season in the Olympic League.
North's victories this year, North Kitsap 20-17 over Bainbridge, and then I think it's Kamiak. 56-0, and of course last week's little stinger in swim, 16-14 loss.
That was a close one, 2 points, but definitely the Swim Wolves taking the win. Fighting on the goal line into the end zone. And that was the Kahana series of running there. Isaiah puts her in finally.
Isaiah, 6 foot, 225 pounds. You just can't grab him around the chest and the arms because he's not going down. You got to go at his ankles. That's the only way you're going to bring him down.
He's a senior. They got a great program up here. They just seem to, they don't have to rebuild because they're bringing in all these good underclassmen.
It just continues for Coach Weibel.
Yep.
And you know what's amazing is every year I always look at the ratings of all the 4A, 3A, 2A, 1A teams in the league. Same teams every year. They have established programs, and they just keep on winning.
Yep.
And when you win, boy, it
More
feeds
kids
the
wanna
program.
play.
And more kids do want to play.
Yeah.
And that's pretty impressive.
Alrighty, the Vikings pretty impressive so far here in this first half, putting 21 on the board. And despite a pretty good job by the Bremerton defense, they're, that hike way over the punter's head really started a downhill moves for Bremerton.
Way back in North's end of the field. Now that's just a tough break for Bremerton. North Kitsap now ranked number 10 in the state. They dropped from 8 to 10. It's where they are at the end of the year, at the end of the
That's
league,
right.
and that's where it's all about talking.
Uh-oh, another one. This time the Bremerton good hands people were up in the front there. At least that was a nice grab by that front lineman.
I think the line judge or the side judge, there should have been an offsides on the kickoff against North. That man on the end was way ahead of the kicker.
Oh.
So
Well, as it turns out, it's pretty good field position, though, for the Bremerton High Knights. They're on about their own 49-yard line. First down.
nice hands by the Bremerton special teams. That's a tough ball to catch sometimes when it's in the ground like that.
Hand up. And that time the North Kitsap defense was not fooled.
There was many Vikings around the ball carrier.
Loss of about a yard, second down and 11 for Bremerton. Big old 67 under the center, Vincent Martunka. Oh, there's a bad snap. And somehow or other fallen on by Derek DeJesus to keep it from going into North Kitsap hands once again.
All of a sudden, you're running. You're not supposed to get the handoff, and
Here
there's
it
the
is.
ball.
Yep.
It's a bad break for Bremerton again there.
Yeah.
We also have a flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
it's against North.
Was that a late hit? I don't know if that's a personal foul or not, because the ball carrier was down, and it looks like the North player dove into him. Yeah, this might be a big one.
Well, that flag, too,
Yeah.
is way over there on the other side of the
Yeah,
field.
That's going to be a personal foul against North.
Yes, it is. And it's moving Bremerton
Yeah.
into North Kitsap territory.
That's a really, really good call.
Dead ball personal foul. Boy, I'm sure the coaches don't like those. Third down now for Bremerton, but they're at the North Kitsap 45-yard line. They've got about 5-4 to go for a first down. Oh, no, another bad snap.
That's just,
Oh, man, Lagova has nothing that he can do.
wow, that's two snaps in this
Kilo
series.
Lagova and, yeah, right in a row, way over his head, and that's going to bring up fourth down for Bremerton. Looked like they were moving the ball the right direction on that one, but that whole series was pretty messed up.
What a terrible feeling. That ball's over your head. You've got to go get that ball. Coach Weibel up to the side judge, coming up, seeing what he's going on. He's asking something.
He wants John to come over. time out north. Well, they don't have the reviews up here. 4:55 left to go here in this first half. And
Oh, Jeff lost that argument.
I was going to say, John was over there pretty quickly and left. So the ball's going to be placed at the 32-yard line.
Timeout is by Kitsap for second.
4:55 to go in the second quarter. 21-0 North Kitsap. 4th down and 27 yards to go.
And let's hope they get the hike off to the punter.
Just thinking of the same thing. They got to get this kick off. Blake Whetstone and I'm trying to read the other number. Are back for the kick. They're back about the 35-yard line. Well, that was close.
It was close, but that time, luckily, it was a good grab by the punter.
That's a great boot.
Oh, it sure is, considering he barely got a hold of it. That's going to take a Bremerton bounce and put North Kitsap deep in their own territory with 4:42 left to go in this first half.
That's a 59-yard punt.
That was very nice.
That'll boost his average a little bit. 60. That was officially 60 yards.
A 62-yard punt for Zachary Story.
That was Storia in that one.
Now I'm getting another number, 62.
He barely got it.
Let's just say it was a big punt.
It was real good. It had a great balance for the Bremerton team. Oh, Blackmore's going to go down. No, he manages to twist out of it and actually get a bunch of positive yardage. I thought he was going to be dropped right by that goal line.
He should have been down, but pretty strong kid there.
My guess moves it out to the just about the 15-yard line. Pickup of about 6. Second down and 4 now for the Vikings.
One thing about North tonight and probably over the year, they keep on running. They do not go down. They keep those legs churning.
Nice handoff and a perfect example of that.
McCoy told me with an ankle tackle, that's what you got to go for. Grab those ankles so he can't go anywhere.
So North Kitsap brings it out to the 22-yard line, and that's a first down for him. The quarterback still hands it. Completed pass off to the side there. And like you said, John Jones out there QBing now for North.
Nice touch pass. Number 2, that was Colton. I think that was Colton Bauer.
Certainly hope that Blackmore isn't hurt. Maybe they're just resting him. The 21-point lead.
He looks just as good.
Yes, he does. He's a senior too. Oh boy. He could almost driven a Cadillac through that hole.
Number 29, Noah North.
Yep, once again.
About a 30-yard game.
And somebody is blowing some holes open there on that line.
Officially a 25-yard game for Noah North.
3.5 left to go here in the first half, and North Kitsap into Bremerton territory. Jones, nice pass across the middle. Yeah, pretty good defense, but they will give forward progress there.
Jared Castillo, 5'9", senior. Nice reception.
Pickup of about 6 on that one. Second down and 4.
Progress. Nowhere North now, right? That's 7 carries, 93 yards. Nice drive for North right now.
Jones with a nice rollout. Oh, great pass and completion. Jones has got himself an arm.
You know what's amazing about that pass? Was he was running to his right. That's a hard pass to make, but the touch, when he's throwing the ball, his momentum's running. That's just a great pass. Nice reception by Blake Whetstone.
That's going to move North Kitsap down to the Bremerton 25-yard line. First down and 2:43 left to go. Oh, that one didn't look too good. We got a lot of yellow hankies there.
Maybe
False
that's
start.
a good thing.
We are.
You would rather have a false start and the ball hiked way over your head.
Yeah,
So,
I guess that from that standpoint, there's
we'll
no
take that.
doubt about that. So move North back, first down and 15. Now North has used 2 timeouts.
And they get to play over. So it's still first down 15 yards to go instead of a 2nd and 25.
Ball back on the 30. Oh boy, nowhere to go on that one.
That's a
And
fumble.
Bremerton is
Bremerton
saying
recovers.
they got the ball.
Clayton Williams with a carry, and he turned to his left, and there was just a wall of Knights.
And I did not see a particular number, but yeah, like you said, it was a whole group of them there.
Yeah.
So that'll put Bremerton back on the offense with slightly over 2 minutes to go. They sure could use some positive offense here, Dave.
But Bremerton still keeps on playing hard, and they're not out of this game at all. They just got to get a little momentum.
And luckily on that one, Kayla Logova got rid of it.
And
Otherwise, he was going down in the backfield.
he threw right over his receiver, but he was trying to throw in double coverage, and there was just nothing there. Yeah. Probably a smart play to throw it away like that.
Second down now for Bremerton. Second and 10. Of course, the clock stops with an incomplete pass. Oh, man, and again, dropped behind the line of scrimmage and in on him for the second time. Cameron Pellegrini. Man, number 65 was in there both these last couple of times.
But Cache Holmes was the first to get through the line, number 55, 6'2", 250-pound sophomore. He was through the line and the pursuit on the quarterback.
All right, a little bit. Third down and slightly over 10. Up to the air for Lagogo, and I think it was intended for number 18 out there, Derek DeJesus, but
Yeah.
not a great pass on that one.
Yeah, you've got to lead your receiver there. That was just way, way behind him.
Fourth,
Almost an interception there.
fourth down now, so Bremerton will have to kick it with 1:27 left to go, and we'll see. Could do some trickery here.
There was a good snap. Oh,
Nah.
that's another nice boot.
That is North Kitsap back inside their 30 to pick it up, start the run back.
John Jones takes the punt, turns down to about the 38. Hector Conte with the tackle.
It's a great punt for the Bremerton. Only about an 8-yard return there. And They got the ball in the air. That was a high kick. Gives time for the special teams of Bremerton to get down there and get them.
Here we're getting close to the halftime up here at North Kitsap.
If North wants to score, they only got minute 15. And I'm sure we're going to see a few passes. But with their two running backs, one of them close to 100 yards. Noah North, 7 carries, 93 yards.
And Jones still in there as QB. And there's the first one. That one got tipped, I think. Out of bounds. That looked like it was tipped there by the Bremerton High Knights.
Blake Whetstone was the receiver. Kind of faked the defensive back. He kind of the old-fashioned button turn and then went. The ball was just a little high in the air. Let him out of bounds.
And doesn't look like Bremerton. Well, we'll see. It's a second down for North, 2nd and 10. And with the incomplete pass, clock stops, 1:09 left to go.
Single coverage on Blake Whetstone that last play.
Oh,
boy.
Look at that. Whetstone with the lateral.
Now, that is just a great call by Coach White. That is.
That was as good as that pooch kick or better.
Yep.
That was great. All done well. I mean, it was executed the way it was supposed to be.
That was lateral right behind the runner, and he probably gained another 15 yards on that run.
Ball into Bremerton territory at the 42-yard line. Roll out by Jones, again going to the air. Let's see. Oh, they're going to say it was a catch.
I was watching Whetstone on his route, and he made the leap, extended arms, catching the ball, and I seen his feet inbounds.
Got the feet down. Wow.
Where's the replay when you need one, though?
I know, that would be a good one to see.
That's just an
slow-mo replay.
Great outstretched hands by Whetstone.
46 seconds left to go, and another first down for the Vikings at the Bremerton 26. And this time they'll just pound it up through the middle. Kahana.
I think North is they're calling a timeout, but I think that's their last timeout, if I'm not.
I believe so. I think we counted 2 before. You get 3 per half. Now, I'm not sure, but I got a good idea with 39 seconds left. Second down, that coach could call a couple of plays here.
Yeah, you don't have time to run the ball, and if you don't get any yards, you got to down it. You got to throw the ball on the ground. You got to make sure everybody's not offsides.
If you have used your last time out, yeah. So the North Kitsap Vikings have the ball at the 24-yard line of Bremerton. Second down at about 7 to go for the first.
I'm watching Blake Whetstone on the right-hand side when he's in his position. Runs great routes, and Hector Afonte, number 9, right now, about a 10-yard difference from where Afonte's standing. He's given him 10 yards, but boy, let's see what happens. I know this is going to be a pass.
Jones under center, one man in the backfield. Quick drop back, quick pass, and it's complete. That one goes to Colin Bauer.
That's a great call, running back out of the backfield, catching that ball. And that does stop the clock. The ball went out of bounds.
Went out of bounds, and another first down for the Vikings.
That's a really, really good call.
Man, they are working that clock. 34 seconds left to go. Again, that quick drop back, quick pass over to this near side and very close to the end zone. He'll be stopped a yard or two short, and Colton Bauer.
And the two wide receivers were out front doing the blocking. Those are great key blocks because you got to watch those receivers run their route. So they got to take the defensive back by the end zone. So that leaves Bauer all alone to catch that ball out of the backfield.
Oh, man, there it is into the end zone for another TD. And that one is Blake Whetstone. So they got half a dozen players out there that can get you.
Boy, his hands are absolutely incredible. Another outstretched grab by Whetstone.
Now, you know, it's Jones he started out, he did not start the game, so back up. There's Andrews on the sidelines there. Doesn't look like he's injured. But John's done a nice job. Man, that boot is through for the PAT. So the Vikings with 27 seconds left to go put another 7 on the board and lead 28-0.
What a great, smart drive by North on that. They executed perfectly. Great play calling.
I almost wish we would have seen that swim game.
Boy, you'd never known that North lost a game the way they're playing tonight.
I know, that's what I was thinking too. These guys look like they are on the same run that they have been for the last couple years.
And the ratio of passing and running the ball tonight, it's about half and half.
That's
for
great,
North.
yeah.
And when you can do that, maybe we ought to tell the Seahawks that. When you can run the ball.
Yeah. All right, Bauer's going to kick it off.
Got some stats here by Jones, the quarterback for North. 8 for 9 for 89 yards.
Whoa, very nice. Man, he was sharp. Some of those were sharp passes. Oh, there it is again, that pooch kick. That one, they apparently saw that somebody on the false start.
It's nice sitting right next to the sports writer George Edgar for the Kitsap Sun. He's keeping stats for us. And Noah North, 7 carries, 93 yards. Jones, 8 for 9, 89 yards. And Whetstone's 5 catches for 63 yards. But it's not the catches, it's what he's done with the ball, how he's catching the ball. That's more impressive than just the number of catches he has.
There it is, the false start against North Kitsap. So they're moving back to the 35-yard line for the kickoff. 27 seconds, and that flag was way over on that far side, that line judge over there. And this one will go to about the 36-yard line. Good pickup by Bremerton to bring it out to about the 46. Infante with that. And a couple plays possible here. 22 seconds left on the clock in this second quarter.
See what kind of play they're going to call. Got time for maybe 2 to 3 plays.
Oh, it's the reverse, the double handoff. And DeJesus takes to about the 49-yard line, and this time Bremerton does use that timeout.
14 seconds to go in the half.
28-0.
It was almost like a wing tee for Bremerton on that play.
That's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this season shakes out, the regular season here. PA and Squim looking pretty good.
Bremerton's first game of the year was Bremerton against Black Hills. They lost 56-19. And then Wilson, 41-6. It was Wilson.
That's a couple tough opening games.
Sure. Huge teams. And then Bremerton beat Rochester last week, 40-18.
I think last week was their first home game, Bremerton's.
Yep.
On the road for 2 of the openers.
Next week, they North Mason homecoming. That's Bremerton's going to play North Mason at North Mason. Phil Pugh Field now.
Yep. And that one incomplete. That'll stop the clock. New coach down there doing a pretty good job at North Mason, getting people excited.
Yeah, he's all I heard was he's a big-time college player and coach, and he's got him playing well.
Yes, he does. In fact, when he came out here, I think it was from Kansas, he actually stayed with Coach Pugh and his family for a little while. Oh boy, there's some yardage for the Bremerton High Knights. But he did not get out of bounds.
Ryan's 5'5" senior.
They will stop the clock while they move the chains. They'll stop the clock because Bremerton takes a timeout. 4 seconds. Time for one play.
And they've gained about 25 yards on this drive. Pretty impressive.
And they did that a couple times in the first half, Dave. They were moving the ball pretty nicely. But somehow or other, well, we know how, 2 snaps over the head of the QB doesn't help.
Those were huge plays.
They really were, yep. I believe both led to NK scores.
It put North deep in their own, or
Bremerton, yeah. North deep in Bremerton's territory.
Yeah, Bremerton's got these quick running backs, a little shiftiness, and all it takes is one little move, and he's either down the sidelines or finds a hole. One play.
Okay, 4 seconds here for the Bremerton High Knights in this first half.
North is just in case they're going to pass. They're way back in the backfield, defensive.
Man, they are going to pass. They're going to throw the Hail Mary. And the Hail Mary went over the hands of the intended receiver, Gabriel Brown, and that will bring this first half to a close. And the North Kitsap Vikings leading the Bremerton High Knights 28-0. Pretty solid first half, Dave, by the Vikings.
And I think the biggest part of this game is the ratio of pass and running. The running backs, it's almost even, and when you can do that, you're gonna win a lot of ball games. They look really impressive tonight.
It was very good distribution, too. I mean, North was using half a dozen receivers, running backs, and 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering what's wrong with Blakemore.
Well, I hope nothing. Blackmore, I hope nothing is wrong with Andrew. He was standing there next to Coach. Maybe they just want to give John some time. Yeah. Well, we're West Sound TV, happy to be working with the KitsapSun.com/GOTW. Casey Pregardner is on the camera for you. Dave Ziesmer on that other microphone, and I'm the doctor, Doc Parr. And we will have that second half for you coming up shortly.
just want to test. I don't hear anything. I don't. Can you hear me? Huh? Okay.
I guess it's just a weak signal from our planet. That's why I can't get any Twitter. I can get Facebook, but no yes.
The Vikings will begin the second half with the ball.
You ready?
Blake Whetstone, John Jones.
Welcome back to Vikings Stadium up here in Paulsbo as North Kitsap Vikings host the Bremerton High Knights. We're West Sound TV. Casey Pregardner's on the computer and the camera for you. Dave Ziesmer's on the other mic. I'm the Dr. Doc Parr, and happy to have you with us if you're watching this game live on the kitsapsun.com/GOTW Game of the Week. And to make things even worse for Bremerton, Dave, they're kicking off to start this second half, down 28-0.
And kicking against the wind, but he gets a good foot into that.
We've had some good kicking tonight on both sides. And they're going to call it out about the 25-yard line.
John Jones with the return, probably about 15 yards. Nice special teams by Bremerton. Coach Theriault of Bremerton, I'm sure he had a nice talk at halftime about just the big mistakes that Bremerton made in that first half. The key mistakes were those long snaps over the head.
Yeah, they were tough to deal with for the Bremerton High Knights.
I thought North just capitalized on Bremerton's mistakes, and you have to do that.
They did a very good job of that. In fact, both of those big, huge turnovers and dropping the runners in the backfield, they capitalized on them. All right, John Jones is going to start out QBing for the Vikings here at the beginning of the second half.
Calling an audible. Nothing there. Nice defense by Bremerton.
Yep, not much.
Maybe a half a yard gain.
Raymond Camacho Jr. makes the tackle for the Knights. Gain of 1, second down, 9.
Yeah, pick up one on that. Move it out to the 26-yard line.
I'm looking to see who the quarterback is. I'm trying to read the number.
It's John Jones. Oh, nice pitch.
Got around the edge, and
oh, man, he got around that edge indeed.
he got clobbered about the 45-yard line. I thought he was going down, and he's still running. He can gain another 5 yards after he got hit hard. Nice hit by DeJesus for Bremerton.
Yeah, that'll move North Kitsap close to midfield. They're at their own 49-yard line.
Nice run, about a 25-yard gain on that.
Just underway here in quarter number 3, 28-0 lead for the North Kitsap Vikings.
Yep. Blake Whetstone wide left.
Jones rolling out to this near side, completes another pass. Man, he has got a good arm.
I love his momentum when he's running to his left. Hard pass to make, right in the receiver's hands. That's a great pass.
And that was to Riley Solis, Dax's younger brother.
Yes.
And it's great to see him out playing in that final game last year over there in Snohomish. He was taken off in the ambulance.
Oh.
Riley was. So it was good. It's great to see him back out here. And I never did hear whether it was a broken leg or what it was.
No, it doesn't look like he was running just fine. Look,
Yep.
like Bremer wants to blitz right now. Watch the blitz. Inside handoff.
Oh, man. There it is. It looks like it's going to be another score on the board for the North Kitsap Vikings. Riley Solis. So
That was just a vision run because he had really no room to work with him, but he found that little crease, and once he found that little crease, his speed picked up in the end zone. We have a man down.
it's one of the Bremerton players. I did not see the number.
Yeah, you don't want to see this as Coach Weibel went out. Yeah, I don't.
Looks like they get a couple of teammates coming in to help out.
We can't see the number of the player that's down right now.
Yeah, can't tell. It looks like they're working on the leg. They have not signaled for the ambulance yet. Our paramedics over there on the other side of the field.
But they're looking. They just want to make sure.
We had a young man last week, Dodson, who got hurt and had to be taken off the field.
You don't want anybody hurt.
No.
In any high school game. It's just, they're just young, still growing.
Well, we want to thank the Kitsap Sun once again for making it possible for us to stream this Friday night game live to not only our community, but our extended community. We had a week or so ago, we had somebody out at sea come in and said they were watching the stream.
That's pretty amazing.
It really is.
About it.
Yep, it really is. I never thought I'd be doing live TV without the big expensive boys. Anyway, we really appreciate the community service, and it really is a community service for the Sun to provide that to Kitsap County and parents, family, and friends of the players.
You just want to see some movement with the player.
Yeah,
That's the
he's
key.
still down.
Probably the best part about it is the paramedics over there on the side of the stadium have not made a move to come, and I think that's even a better signal that
Yeah.
Coach Weibel's out there. The trainers from North are out there. The Bremerton trainers are there.
And it's actually pretty warm and muggy out there still. It was real muggy this afternoon. And now they got more people coming out from the Bremerton sidelines.
Just a waiting game here.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we got some kind of a. Oh, he's up. He's up. That's a good sign. He just got up. Now he's just sitting.
50 what? 56 or 55? See a 5? All I can see is a 5. It's either Irving or Camacho. Movie a leg, I can't see. 56. Camacho.
And it is
Camacho.
Raymond.
5'9", 210 senior.
Raymond Camacho down, and I don't know if those are knee braces or what that the trainer brought out.
I'm sure those extra players are out there, probably carrying to the sideline.
That's usually how they do it. Yeah, they bring a couple of the guys off the sideline to help the injured player. But yeah, it's good to see him up. He was down flat on the ground for quite a while, Dave. And of course, you always got to worry about concussion in this day and age.
That's the big word of football. Actually, any sport now, or the state is all over this concussion stuff.
Yep. And it's not just football. I mean, soccer, I think, is involved in that.
I'm involved in officiating in some of the sports, and the first thing we ask coaches, key question is, do you have anybody in healthcare professional management? That's the first thing we ask coaches.
On their training staff or just on staff?
You have to have somebody. No, you don't have to, but it's the referees.
All right. Well, he is limping off, and it is Camacho. And a couple of the other guys are helping him, and he's got one of those boots on his right leg.
Most of the sporting activity, you're going to have a trainer there, head trainer, athletic trainer. But it wasn't concussion on this one. It looks like a right leg injury.
Yep. And now probably most of the schools I know up here at North Kitsap, they have a physio training program in their career and technical education department.
It's nice to see the kids want to get involved in that.
Oh, yeah, I think that's great. Not only here, but it's something that they can move on to the college level.
Yep.
And the man in the white hat, Mr. John Lambert, is down there looking over the players, and it looks like he's about ready to say, play on. And it's going to be a kick that is good. Man. So that moves it up to 35. The PAT is good. And boy, North Kitsap's taken out their anger from Squim last week on Bremerton.
North has just really dominated this game tonight.
They've played good on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Now again, the Bremerton defense has looked pretty solid, except they have left the big ones. They let those big passes go.
Got some scores. Squim 14-0 over North Mason at halftime.
Uh-oh.
Bahia 21-6 over Chimicum. Emerald Ridge 28, South Kitsap nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we will be doing or at least the stream next week, next Friday, is going to be South Kitsap as Bellarmine comes into town. And I believe the South Kitsap video production program is going to do that one for you. And it'll be streamed live on the Kitsap Sun.
Bellarmine is 0-3 this year. They're not as strong as they normally are. That's what surprises me.
Well, that Squim and North Mason, a battle of the undefeateds, and it looks like Squim is winning.
Another pooch kid, but it goes right to the Bremerton camp.
I think they might have figured that one out.
Daryl Smith.
Nice run back that time by Daryl Smith.
Yep.
He'll move the ball out to about looks like they're going to place it at the 37-yard line of Bremerton, and that's where the Knights will start out.
Tonight, at least we can see some numbers on both sides. I remember the first game of the year, CK and Ole, Olympic. White jerseys for CK and almost white numbers.
It was, that one was tough, even with my binoculars. which I don't have tonight. That a little bit closer, more direct view here, not quite as high up as there. And of course, the last year we're going to have 3 teams at Silverdale Stadium.
That is going to be kind of a great thing to do.
Well, it's been a long time since Central Kitsap has had their own field.
That is.
And Clahalia really has only had a practice field. Oh, man, not much running room there.
With the flag, probably a hold. North right now is kind of playing some good defense on the first 2 runs for Bremerton.
Loss of a yard or 2, 2nd and 12. I talked to Paul Stenson at the Yelm Central game last week, and he said that the new stadium, the booth looks somewhat similar. Oh, the chop block against the Knights. Said it looked somewhat similar to Silverdale Stadium. The press booth area is what I was asking about. He did say that they had walls on the 2 ends for the coaching staff instead of the plastic things that we have at Silverdale Stadium.
Sometimes we need some walls with soundproof.
Some of the coaches up there get a little excited.
It's kind of funny to hear sometimes, but they're just
playing the game.
Competitive.
Yep, doing their best. Well, that was a big, big loss there for Bremerton.
That's a big 15-yard with chop block. That's just dangerous.
Man, that is, yep. Man goes in motion, and that's who gets the ball. He's trying to get around the corner. He makes a little bit of a gain, actually, on that one, but it's not going to do anything compared to how far they had to go to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Tanner Zinker, number 21, was actually in the backfield. He's one that caused the runner to get stopped upfield. He slowed down the runner, and let your teammates take over after you've done your best.
3rd down now for Bremerton, and a long ways to go. Fakes a handoff, and looking for somebody to pass
good move.
to. Oh, he's got a little bit of running room, not anywhere near enough, but that was a nice job by Lagova.
Colton Bauer with the tackle, the open field tackle. Nice pursuit by Colton.
Now, once again, penalty this time. It wasn't a high snap. It was a penalty that really hurt Bremerton on their offensive drive. 4th down now, and they'll have to punt.
Nice job by the Bremerton quarterback just to gain some yardage, and he was in the backfield. Nothing there, so he took off, and he gained probably 6-7 yards. There was nothing there.
Uh-oh. Flag is out.
We got to delay a game.
Against the Knights, that moves them back 5.
It wasn't delay. It looked like a motion penalty.
They looked like they were counting people out there.
Oh, trying to figure that mechanic. It's either a motion or a legal substitution.
I think there's one too many players for Bremerton.
Now they're calling delay, but that was the wrong mechanic for a delay of pen. That's another nice boot for the Bremerton Knights.
Yeah, a fair catch signal that time by number 4, Blake Whetstone.
Yeah, don't catch that ball. You're too close to the ball. Just get out of the way. I imagine this half we'll see a few substitutions for North.
Up 35-0, 8:17 to go in this 3rd quarter. And looks like the Vikings are going to take over at about their own 24-yard line.
Blackmore's back in for the quarterback for.
Well, that's good to see he was not injured, but I'll tell you, John Jones, he was a pretty good-looking passer out there. Over to this near side, complete. And look out to the 40-yard line is Blake Whetstone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on Whetstone, and he goes down after about the 6th player on. They were trying to grab the ball. That's a nice route by Blake.
And that's the old yak. Yards after catch.
Yep.
And that's something else this North Kitsap team has showed me tonight, as their receivers can put those yards after catch up on the board. First down now. They've moved. North's moved out to about their own 41. And Blackmore still with it. Ooh, spins out of a Bremerton tackle. What looked like he was going to be dropped for about 10 yards. He makes a few, but at the end of it,
late flag.
Yep, a yellow flag comes in at the end of that play.
Most of the time on that, looks like a late hit.
Well, we will see what Mr. John Lambert, the man in the white hat.
Personal foul against Bremerton.
Personal foul, another big one.
That's just a frustration penalty. You think you got the quarterback down, and he's still running.
Yeah, Blackmore did a nice job at keeping alive on that one. And here starts the walk-off into Bremerton territory. Ball will be placed at the Bremerton 40-yard line. First down for North Kitsap.
You've got to be careful on those penalties there. You just...
Man. Blackmore at the handoff. Nice run around this end. Ooh.
That's a great tackle, open field tackle by number 9 of Bremerton, Hector Afante. That's proper tackling right there.
Pick up a 6 yards though, getting around that end for a few yards, and that will bring out second down, about 4 to go for North Kitsap.
Afante stopped a big gain, because if he gets around Afante, he's down the sideline.
And John Jones, the man in motion. There's Blackmore. And he's got the man, and that man is QB John Jones. Now a receiver.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Blackmore, just calm, runs the play. That's all he does. He's very efficient.
And both these guys, Andrew at 6'3", John Jones is 6'2". Pretty good size for a high school quarterback.
And when you have time to throw, man, it's just so much easier just to get the pass off.
Ball about the 24.5-yard line for the Vikings. Oh, that was a nice job of defense that time by Bremerton.
Number 60, I believe. Kind of read that number.
We don't have a 60 on our.
Maybe number 6.
Look like 60 to me, but
yeah.
Could be 80.
Second down, 16.
There's a couple of these numbers that we do not have on our lineups.
Great play otherwise, though. He caught him in the backfield.
Loss of close to 10 on that one. Second down now, about 18 maybe, 17, 16.
Yep, 16 yards to go. 3 wide receivers on the left-hand side.
Uh-oh, and another flag. Let's see what this one is.
Delay game.
Yep. So that'll move him back another 5. Make it second down and 21.
I think they're almost going to go for the same. We got 3 wide receivers on the left-hand side, 1 on the right.
The man on the right,
John
Jones gets
Nice.
the handoff. Oh man,
That's going to be that should.
that was a pretty good tackle by McCoy Retame.
Blake Whetstone on the left-hand side had a nice seal block that gained probably another 10 yards for that run.
Third down 5.
Sometimes when you're a wide receiver and you can block like that, that just even adds more to your repertoire.
Third down now, about 4 for the Vikings to get a first completed pass. Man, the 2 quarterbacks
Yeah.
are working to each other. This time Andrew once again completes that pass, and it's to John Jones moving the sticks. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, just a little pass, just a short yardage gainer there and gets a first down.
Man, at this point, North Kitsap could theoretically just keep it on the ground for the next quarter and 5 minutes.
And I believe they should. You don't really need to pass unless you get 3rd and long.
And going to the air, wide open in the end zone for Andrew Blackmore.
Guess who? Mr. Blake Whetstone, wide open. And
man.
his route running's really, really impressive to watch.
And I'll tell you, both these quarterbacks, Blackmore and Jones, have got some pretty good arms.
Yeah.
All right, the Vikings put 6 up and will go for the PAT here. Golden Bauer. And that looks pretty good.
If I'm reading this correctly, Colton Bauer is a 9th grader.
I saw that too.
and he's got a leg. He can really, really kick the ball with some power, and it goes.
Yep, QB, LB, and K for kicker out there.
Man, keep him. He's a good one.
Well, hopefully he'll have a few more years up here in North. 5:25 left to go here in period number 3, and it's a 42-0 lead for the North Kitsap Vikings, who want to get closer to that lead. And what we saw at halftime, Squim might stay undefeated. They were up 2 touchdowns over North Mason, one or the other.
Is that game in Squim or North Mason?
I'm not sure.
Boy, towards the end of the year, and you got North with maybe 1 loss, and Squim that's undefeated. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, and what's going on with the Rough Riders up there in PA?
Good for them. I mean, they've just struggled, and
yes,
and it's nice to see them get some wins again.
I'm not sure if we have a PA game on the schedule. I don't think we do. Picked up at about the 15-yard line. Bremerton's
There he goes.
32. Look out.
I don't have a 32. Does anybody know who that is? Tendry and Hurt.
Our
Number
PA
32
got
is-
Danny Whedon's asking the Bremerton coaches.
32 is not on our roster.
No, it's not, but apparently it's Mr. Hurt.
For some reason, North on their kickoffs, you got a couple kids offside on the kickoffs, and they're not calling it. And there was an obvious offsides on the kickoff, and it wasn't called. I'm just trying to figure out why.
Man, handoff. Good run.
Wow.
Nice D by man. DeJesus, and it looks like he's down.
Oh,
That was a strong hit.
that was a huge hole he went, but that was a big, big stop by the North Kitsap defense.
Sure was. I mean, it was first down territory for Bremerton, but now another player down for the Bremerton High Knights. And again, I did not see the number.
That's DeJesus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And boy, we have had this third quarter has had their share of players down.
You hope most of the injuries, they just get up and they're just a little hurt and they get up, walk off the field and come back in. But these two injuries are...
Well, that hit was pretty incredible. He's turned over on his back, and he did that on his own. They didn't turn him over. Training staff is out there. Did you see the number who made the hit?
No, they're just a bunch of North players coming out of the...
That was a strong hit.
You hope it's just he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Because that type of hit, the ball's in your gut and then you get hit instantly. There he is.
Yeah, could be the wind knocked out of him. Hopefully not some broken ribs. Oh, he's up on his feet. That's good to see. And he's heading off towards the sidelines. Number 18, Derek DeJesus, a junior. Coach Paul Terriel. Man, the training staff has had their workouts today. Well, it's going to bring up first down now. And Bremerton's moved into North Kitsap territory. They've got the ball at about the 39-yard line.
Nice drive by Bremerton right now.
Oh,
my.
Great defensive shot that time.
Riley Solis, he shot the gap.
Ooh, he sure did.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he was in the backfield so fast.
He sure did. I don't know. I don't think it was even a blitz. I think he was just back there. Loss of about 5 on that one. Second down and 15. Yeah, he was fast.
When you're able to shoot the gap like that, there's either a missed block or that's just playing a great play by Solis.
Lagova back there. Man in motion, fakes a handoff, and ball taken away by North Kitsap.
Touchdown Vikings!
And that is number 45, Alex Glidewell, and he glided well into the end zone there, Dave. And I did not see the ball go to the ground. I think he pulled it out of
He just pulled it out of his...
That's what it looked like. Man.
You know, the biggest part of that play is you never think as a defensive lineman you're going to just grab a ball, pull, turn, and run about 55 yards. He will remember that for the rest of his life. That just, just a good experience by number 45.
He's a 12th grader, a senior.
Wow. Yeah, those are good times for those players that experience something like that.
3 minutes left to go here in the third period, and boy, the Vikings have got 48 on the board, and we'll go to put one more up there. And there again, he's got a leg. I like that. Straight and high enough to go back 20 yards and put it through.
As a freshman, to have that powerful of a leg, he gets through the uprights that fast.
49-0 for the North Kitsap Vikings. 7 touchdowns.
Well, I think Bremerton or North Kitsap just forgot the swim loss.
Well, and that's probably plenty fine. Coach Weibel talked to him, I'm sure, after that game, and that's all they needed to think about it. Still state ranked, too. I was actually surprised that they stayed up there as number 10 in that 2A.
I was really surprised. I thought they would drop out. But
maybe,
they're staying in.
Maybe Squim's better than any of us are thinking.
Yeah.
I haven't been up to see a game at Squim in years.
And don't take anything away from Squim. That's just when you can beat a team like North, that's big for them.
Well, and they're currently beating the other undefeated team. One of them is the league, North Mason. So North Kitsap will boot her away. Oh man, they are working on that little short punch kick, pooch kick, whatever you want to call it. Bremerton has figured that out. They put some guys up there in front that can grab a hold of that ball.
But you also want to practice this in a game like this. You want to practice to see if you can actually pull this stuff off for the next team you're going to play. Maybe they'll scout that and say this team has a problem with this.
Well, I haven't seen a whole lot of problems on North tonight.
They're just playing so well right now.
Bremerton with the possession, and number 18 gets the handoff. Going around to that far side, he will lose a little bit.
Yeah, we're in the running clock now.
It's good to see Derek out there again for Bremerton. 2:16 left to go in the third. Second down, about 11 to get the first down for the Knights.
I'm not going to take anything from Bremerton tonight. They played well in the first half. Their defense played well. The score doesn't look like it, but they've played hard.
They have, yep, they have. They have shot themselves in the feet a few times. A nice little pickup by Lagova.
There was he kind of ran in front of his blocker, and that great play, nice vision.
Pick up about 4 yards on that one, but they were a yard behind the original line of scrimmage. So we've got third down now on the long 7, maybe 8.
Probably 4 down territory, right?
Oh, look out. Nice job. Lagova getting out of big-time trouble back there. And he takes it deep into North Kitsap territory, down to about the 33-yard line.
DeVell Dickerson, a 9th grader, with the tackle, just a leg tackle going at his legs, and that's a great tackle, open field tackle.
Clock is running.
Great experience for a 9th grader to get out and play defensive back.
30 seconds left to go in this third period.
The substitutions have started.
Oh,
whoops.
Yeah. If he would have turned around and gone the other way.
That's kind of an easy call to make.
Yeah, I think so.
Illegal motion on Bremerton.
So that will move Bremerton back 5. And
yeah, the clock does not stop on that.
And that is the end of the
there we go. End of number 3 up here at Viking Stadium. And boy, it's a big lead for the North Kitsap Vikings over the Bremerton High Knights, 49-0. go for the final quarter of action up in Paulsbo as the North Kitsap Vikings lead the Bremerton High Knights 49-0. We're West Sound Community TV working with the Kitsap Sun to bring a Friday night football game, high school football game to you live over the internet at kitsapsun.com/GOTW. Oh, Bremerton, nice run that time by Lagoba. Just kept it himself.
Yeah, he just about lost that ball. That ball was kind of up above his shoulder pads. Nice, great job by number 8, Lagoba, just to hold on to that ball because he could have lost that ball.
Now Lagoba's only a sophomore. Another young man out there playing. Second down at, let's say, 7.
Quarterback keeper.
Yeah, he was trying to go behind the blocking of number 2. Yeah, he's going to pick up some decent yardage on that one.
We had a great angle from the press box up here. You can actually see the lead blockers.
He was
trying to block for him,
Yep, Joyner was number 2, and there was also another blocker out there in front of Joyner. So that'll bring up third down now and about a long 3.
You want Bremerton scoring this drive. Just
and it's a handoff, but no room to run. Yeah, 21, 81, we're all in there on the D. 81's Roman Kaiser and 21 Tanner Zinnicker. So
nice pursuit by North.
Yep.
He just couldn't get around on the edge. And
got back to the line of scrimmage just about, maybe lost half a yard, but that'll bring up fourth down and 4 for the Bremerton High Knights to keep this drive going here. Fourth quarter underway. Another hanky. Bremerton down close to the 7-8 yard line. We'll see where they're going to place it close to the 10, but let's see what that flag is. The flag is against Bremerton.
ooh,
Once again, taking the old gun and aiming for their feet.
that is. They had a nice run on them. That was just a great. We've got number 57 limping. He got up. Number Isaac Lopez.
Rashid Joyner is looking a little out too.
Yeah, ooh.
That's the second illegal motion.
Yeah.
That's another one that probably by the 4th week of the season you should not have a whole lot of. Fourth down.
4th and 3. Now it's 4th and 8.
Moving back 5. They'll going to the air, and you know he had Joyner. The ball overthrown, and so the Vikings will take over at about their own 30-yard line.
I think there was a mix-up because it looks like the route. He just ran a wrong route.
Timeout, North Kitsap.
That was just odd. Quarterback threw it to a spot, but there was nobody there, so there is a miscommunication on that.
There was a deeper receiver and a shorter receiver, but the ball ended up in the middle.
Yeah, and the quarterback stopped the play and go. North calls timeout for some reason. It's because the clock's going to keep on running. Because it's running clock time.
Except apparently not on the timeout.
Yeah, they can't. They want it. Oh, Oh, I know why they want to get a whole bunch of new players in there.
Well, I can definitely see that. Yep. And I'm trying to see. It looks like Blackmore's still out there. Handoff and stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a half yard on that.
So now we got Colton Bauer in the quarterback, number 2.
And DeVille Dickerson ran at that time. So they got a freshman out there QBing.
Yeah, a quarterback, linebacker, and kicker, 9th grade experience.
Second down for the Vikings at their own 30-yard line. Handoff over to that left side, over left tackle, and going to pick up about 6 on that.
Josiah Sorensen makes a tackle for Bremerton.
I couldn't see who the runner was at on that.
They got a bunch of new ones in. Dickerson's one of them. Not sure if that was him or not. Oh, man.
Late Ship.
That was Ship running it, and Bremerton held him.
Derek Collins.
Going to bring up 4th down now, and about 2 yards to go for the first.
Are they going to go for it?
Well, let's see. Jacob Chamberlain is in there, and it does look like they are going to go for it. And the QB puts his head down, and I think, well, this is going to be close, Dave.
I'm watching the side judge coming through.
I know, and
That is really close.
boy, it looks like it's right there on the line.
Abraham Ferris.
Then Lambert says first down. North Kitsap. That was a close one. Both side judges looking at each other.
Nice second effort by Bauer, because he didn't have it at first. He got
Nope.
stopped.
Yep. First down for North Kitsap. And running out to that far side for a first down and a whole bunch of extra yardage. Colin Bauer.
That play just didn't look like it was going to take off because there was just a mix-up, and he looked over and there wasn't a running back to take the ball. Could have been a design play.
Well, and the Vikings are moving the chains into Bremerton territory down to about the 33-yard line. First down. Handoff there and barely back to the line of scrimmage.
DeVell Dickerson, 5'10", 9th grader.
They're actually give him a yard or so, half a yard on that one. Second down coming up. Oh, in the backfield. Nice D there.
Number 58, Luke Torres. Boy, he was in the backfield. I like that one.
Yeah, and he didn't let the runner get away from him. So, loss of some yardage on that one. Ball is at the 35-yard line of Knights, and it's third down and about 11, 12 to go for a first now.
When you look at number 58 of Bremerton, his upper body strength is huge. He just must be one strong individual when he grabbed that runner like that.
5'10", 210 pounds. Yeah. timeout, North.
He's just a junior.
Well, 4:40 left to go in the game, and I think it's probably safe to say at 49-0, it's going to be a Viking victory here.
I think the biggest thing right now is no injuries. You want to get through the game with no more injuries.
Yep. And a lot of these probably third-string players are getting some good playing time out here in game condition for the Vikings.
I just counted on the roster 20 ninth graders on the North Kitsap team.
Wow. Roll out to this near side. Look out. Ooh, man, that was a hit. That was quarterback Colton Bauer keeping it, but
He knew he was going to get hit. I didn't see who that hit was by, but man, that was an impressive hit.
that was. Luckily, it was not helmet to helmet. That was.
He just put his shoulder into him.
Which is how you're supposed to tackle.
Fourth down, 2 yards to go.
So it's 4th down, and the Vikings are going to go for it in 2 yards. He made it last time on 4th and short. Uh-oh, they're not going to make it this time. That was a great tackle.